G'day guys, today I'm going to be looking at a game between Naween Fernando and Daniel Piechnick that was recently played at the Australian Scrabble Championships 2018. Naween had a good start in this game, as you'll see, and then he had a few tricky situations. Now I'm looking at this game and blind. I haven't gone through and worked out what the proper plays are, so this could be a bit rambling, but we'll see how we go. I'm just going to play through these plays. I'm going to see if there's anything we miss via Ziziva, and if there's anything super tricky, I'll fire up a lease. Now, if you're not familiar with CrossTables, it's a really good resource for games that have been played pretty much anywhere in the world, and that's available at crosstables.com, and there's hundreds of thousands of games there that you can go through from different players. The trick is that obviously they have to the racks have to be recorded usually by both players. So what you'll probably see here is you'll get a full rack from Naween and not full racks from Daniel. So let's just get started. So Naween started with one of the highest probability racks in the game. So he's going to play Oregon, probably G. Leave the G there. Leave the N here. See, and he plays it differently. Okay, fair enough. Everyone's got their preferences. Yeah, that's good. So Daniel's got this out ORE. I'm not sure what he'll be doing with that. And it's going to be hard. So we're really just going to be looking at Naween's moves. And he did ask for the mid game, so I'm going to pretty much fast forward through these. So yep. Daniel plays outgoer, okay, and okay, that's good. That's good for me to learn new words. Naween's now got safety, probably through here. Fadiest, yeah, same. Probably scores a little bit more. J, probably, where's he going to play J? Here? Here? I don't know. Oh, okay. Fair enough. This rack from Naween, not sure. Okay. That's fine, it just blocks any reply from his opponent. Oscillate. Looks like Daniel's going to play here, maybe. There may be other things, but I'm rushing through these. He does play Oscillate. Okay. Naween's noted that he could have played Zero Mata through this R or through this R, so that would have been a superior play because it doesn't open up this triple, putting the E in this really easy spot. Now, if your opponent had sort of like a close to a bonus, and you know he's got an S, so he's probably going to bonus almost no. He's going to use this spot no matter what he's got, unless he's got something really high scoring elsewhere on the board, and there aren't really that many other high scoring spots except here. So, well, Naween ended up with Stoic with 2 eyes, which is not good. Maybe Cities just to get rid of the balance. Otic doesn't quite go. You do want to keep your S, but you've got to bear in mind it is the second to last S. So they've been used here and here. So yeah, Naween's had a good start. You know, it's not terrible to play Cities to kill it. You end up being 27, about 50 points ahead. But then the Z's still out and all this, so can be suicidal leaving it open. Cito. I think I'll play Cito here, C-I-T-O. This gives 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It leaves IIS, I don't really like that, but it's very unlikely you're going to pick the I's. There's only 4 left out of like 70 letters. So you pick another I, you're kind of screwed. If you play cities, you're kind of screwed. So I think Ceto's a better play compared to cities. It's not ideal because you're not getting rid of the 2 I's. Is he going to play a bonus here? No. I was looking through this N. Can't see anything. Alright, so my pick would be Ceto. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 18, 31, which is higher scoring in the cities anyway. Alright. Okay, he plays Dicot. Interesting. It scores less points. So I would consider Saito better. Same letters, higher score. This isn't really a threat. There's no like DZ plays that can go there. DZHOS maybe on a very outside chance, but there's much more relevant threats on the board. And you know, Z is here anyway, so you can play ZEA or just ZA for 44 points. So Daniel's got it's got to have a bonus. Is it Latino? We've got Latino. Eternate. Yep. Probably going to play through this T, I think. Enterate. Okay. Oops. Did I get that one wrong? No, it is Enterate. Whoops. Alright, so it's now a really ridiculously open board. 2 triples open. This triple open. Yeah, it's everywhere. Now, it wouldn't have changed no matter if Naween had played here with Ceto before, but what might have eventuated is then, yeah, there's even more counterplay. So I'll probably play Wheel here. Take your choice. Oh, maybe the W, even though it's a nice letter for this, it's just not working on the board. As a safety play, okay, so if you take this one, you've got exactly the same play here, but you don't have the threat of a triple. I think, is this Wiselier? Got an I. Yeah, you play the bonus. Wiselier. Oh, he plays Lewis side. Okay. Okay, and he says he didn't see it, so that's okay, that's fine. But Lewis side is a nice find in itself, and it makes the board really crazy. Okay. So this looks like... so Daniel's going to play Glenn. Alright, so now the board's kind of weirdly closed up, but Naween's got the goods. He's ahead by 30. It's his turn to play. So what's the best? Basically, so here, it's kind of like a Scrabbler's dream. It's like you're ahead. You've got really nice tiles on your rack. But then the actual play might not present itself so readily. So we'd want, if we're going to play parallel, we need to get the O here. It's unlikely if you don't take this spot that your opponent is going to bonus. They could have something ending in ATE, and certainly a player of Daniel's strength and with considering the letters he just threw out, it's a possibility. However, there is only one T in the bag, so it gets a little less likely, and there's... yeah. So, could play Quiz over here, 42. And... okay, he plays Molly. That's interesting, he takes the S. Okay, yeah. So, if he's going to play Molly, did he score the same as Yom? So he scores 36 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 34. So if you're playing, if you've decided you want to play YOM, sure, do it. And I suppose, yeah, that's a fairly strong play, saying that he's got the Z later to play ZIN over here, so he's banking his tiles. The only thing about that play is that it's so, like, the board is so open right now, that you might want to be scoring more than 36 with that play, and you might want to be making your tiles a little more conducive to bonusing through these things, because there are a lot of bonus tiles left. But I think if you were to analyze this, it'll be probably top 5, and it wouldn't be, yeah, there may be a super amazing play available, but what it is, I don't know. I do like the quiz play though ahead of that, because if your opponent has like the H here, and it's, you know, and they've got this play lined up here, it just blocks it, and then they're forced to play maybe one of the very few last E's down here to score instead. That's things, but yeah, the board is, this is a very uncharacteristic board, especially for top players, so it certainly makes it interesting. Can't really fault that, but Daniel's now going to play DEW. No, he's going to play WED. Okay, I'd be interested to know what he's got on, what he's leaving on his rack. It would have been really interesting to know, because whether he could have like mucked this spot for himself or something. So that's going to get used, and that kind of puts a kibosh on using the Z, not using the Z early, because now Naween's in trouble, is that he doesn't have flexible tiles. Now if he'd thrown out the, you can see if he'd thrown out the QUZ, and he would have had the YOM, he would have had playable letters over here, just HM for example, Mothy, stuff like that. Now so he can play the quiz now. That's fine. I don't know if there's anything else there. Yeah, I just play quiz now. No, he doesn't. Okay, interesting. I'm not a fan of that play, because his alternative was leave was HNT. Instead, he's left ZN blank. Now, I think the idea of that next turn was to bonus with the blank immediately, and it's kind of not allowed him to do that now. So he wanted to get rid of the Z, even though the Z's a nice letter, fantastic. On a different board, that would have been a good play. It blocks out bonus lines. It makes things easier. But here you're actually hurting yourself, because these were letters that you were going to use for bonusing, and even though the board is pretty open, this would have been the prime spot where you're going to bonus next turn. So I'm not a fan of that play. Just thinking if there were other stuff, I don't know. So what's Danny going to play? He's just going to play FIL there, and now you're stuck with no vowels. And you might have had the same. You might have been stuck with the same no vowels next turn. That's fine. Actually, there was almost this opportunity for key side here. That was interesting. So now you're stuck in that you've got bonus material, and obviously your opponent is gearing their rack up for bonus material, but now you know where to play it. And whoever bonuses first on this board, I think, will close out the other person. So where you're going to play, you've got to play this Z because it's killing you. It's it's killing you, and it scores a lot. So, cuz here, there might be a much better play on the board. Almost like the CZ. It's loath. You're loath to get rid of the C because there's this nice hook. I can't see the play if there is one. So I'll play cuz for 34, and so it puts me even more comfortably ahead. It blocks this spot. This really this is now the only spot on the board really for a bonus. M, yes, likely. O, yes, you could get it through here. It's just less likely. Oh look, I mean, things ending in L, things ending in N, things ending in SANG, outgoers. You can do those. Can't even use this spot. So what we can do next turn, we can try using this spot somehow. So so I'm assuming he plays cuz, and he doesn't. Okay. Now he's thought, oh, clipped for F3. No, you play cuz for 34. Much better. You don't keep your one vowel because you're struggling. But yeah, I don't agree with this move. So Daniel plays Hiver. Okay, so now if Daniel was going for a bonus, which is what his previous plays looked like, he's just playing off one or two tiles. This doesn't help, and it is a common thing that happens, is that you get frustrated and then you just dump what you don't like, and you don't consider that you've just blocked off the only spot you could have bonused. So Naween's now in a good position. It's really hard to bonus on this board, and you can play something like Loop in here and it just kills everything. In fact, that might be my play if I can't see anything else. I see. No. Yeah, so that would be my play. But this play just blocks out the board. And maybe a better play would be play Have over here, because it's not intersecting with any bonus plays. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then there was 4, 5 6 bonus lines that were available, and now there's really only 2. Now, I don't know what Naween's going to play. There might be something really brilliant. Is there a bonus? Cuprin? I think I'll just chuck that one in. Sub-anagram that. It doesn't really have anything you could play. There's lots of 7s, but it looks like there's none starting with a C. There is Unific, but it's such a waste of your blank. And there's nothing from there. Yeah, so my play is Lupin. It's just to stop any. It's just to stop any like final glory plays by your opponent. Very unlikely they're going to get through here. They could have Eatery. They could have, but I think it's less likely. And if they do, then you've got 4, 4, 7. Then there'll be 3 in the bag. You can play 2 off, and you should be fine. That being said, you could play here. You could play something like Nip. There's plenty of ends in the bag. You could play something like Nip. Well, what did Naween play? On C? No, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't play that. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. I don't know what he's trying to achieve there. Yeah. It allows your opponent to open up a triple, which you're then going to have to block. So, yeah, I don't agree with that. Now, what's Daniel playing? Well, Daniel should be taking on this. Should be taking this chance to open the board up. I mean, he's not going to win if he doesn't open the board up with this triple triple. And okay, so it says he's got BROD. What do you think he's going to play? Is he going to play board there? Is he going to give up? Like BOR would be the play if you've got two R's, presumably. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fair play. Fair play, but if you're planning to win by bonusing out, where are you going to bonus out? You've got to open up spots. Some people, I know people don't like doing that. They're just like, oh, but the opponent will bonus or whatever. But look at Naween's rack. He's never going to bonus with that. Alright, so is it chip in? Oops, no, it's just chippy. That might be the play, because there's no bonus spots. It seems a huge waste of a blank, but it does block everything. It's impossible to play here. So if you knew chippy, CI, play your blank off, claim the win, and everyone is happy. Back in reality, he's probably going to imagine he'll just play Pip. I wouldn't let this lie. Yeah, I just wouldn't let this lie. There's too many bonus opportunities here. The Y is never a threat. Like, yeah, the Y there is not a threat. There's probably 12 words that have a Y something something. Let's see what he played. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, okay, and interestingly, he does note in the things that chippy is the play. Okay, so Daniel's now got a fairly easy bonus, which is surname, marine, seminar, remains. What's he going to play? Does that go on to... And is that a manhood? I don't think it is. It is. There you go. And that's the danger in leaving that bonus open. Yeah. So, yeah, Daniel had been fishing for this bonus for the whole... all up to this point. When I say fishing in a professional Scrabble player way of, you know, just trying to get the right letters for the board. Yeah, so now can Naween win this? There's only KE in the bag. Can he block KE? That's the first question, is can you block it in any way? And if you can find two spots on the board with a K and that you can play the KE off, then the answer is no, and you just go for highest score. Or alternatively, you identify their highest play and their second highest play and work out if blocking the highest play is worth it. Yeah, so the KE isn't going to score much anyway on this board. I can't really see any really amazing spots. 14 there. That's about it. Key here, 10. So it's not really worth blocking. Pew, I know this word from another thing. I don't think that's allowable. Pew pa here. Gup. Pung. Pupa here is probably best. So that's 30 points. 30 points leaving 8, so it's 22 ahead. You would need something pretty high scoring on the board to beat that. The only thing I can see is something down here. Rampiers. You don't have the right letters for it. like something like Grampian would be. No, you can't play the LON, but you know. Yeah, I played Pupa. Okay. Oh yeah, good play, good play. And I'm assuming Daniel's going to play KE up there. He does, and then that's game over. Oh, so it was a draw. Wow. Yeah, amazing. So, never underestimate your opponent. I guess that's the moral of this game, because they can pull stuff out, and I can say without a doubt this has happened to me. I have not blocked the only bonus spot going. My opponent